This little gun attaches to the compressor and the hose pipe, and it gives you a really useful little pressure washer. You can hold things in one hand and wash with the other, and you can get into tight spots, and be careful where you're going. It's halfway between the hose pipe and the pressure washer. So bought this to try, and I've been really impressed with it. It's like a green jelly. You can see where you put it, sticks to a vertical surface, and it does the job. Left it for an hour, and the rust spots are starting to come off already. Obviously the pitting is still there, but the rust spots are soft, and if you gently with a scraper you can take them off, which I'm very surprised about and pleased. It's done a really good job. Obviously the bike's covered in green jelly, you have to recoat it and do it again, but it's doing the job. Yeah, I'm really surprised how much better that is. You can still see it's still pitted, but it is a hell of a lot better. So I've got to swell it off now with the hose pipe, covered the air box, but I've just got to be careful around the electrics. So rinsed it off and have now wiped it over with phosphoric acid. So there's quite a bit of bare metal. Paint looks better, but you can see where the bare metal is. Radiators, obviously it's been in some salty conditions. I'd have thought why the front wheel's thrown it up onto that radiator mount there. Obviously that main frame part there is probably the worst, but back to bare metal now. It's not headstock. Swing arms, the worst part, really. So we've used that de-rusting stuff and then swilled it off. So I'm just doing a test patch at the back now, where it's really sort of open to the elements and there's some reasonable rust. So I've just got some thinner, wiped that off after just going over with a fine sanding paper. So I found this, and the colour looks reasonable match at the moment. So I'm going to have a test run, and if it's not close enough I'm going to have to try and get some white to make it a bit lighter, but as it looks in the tin it doesn't look too bad. But we'll try it on the bike, see what it looks like. So this is what I found, and I'm just hoping the colour's a reasonable match, or it's going to look like a pig's ear. Okay, I'm really pleased actually for the finish that I'm expecting. That is a very good match for me. If somebody wants to take it back to bare metal and powder coat it in 30 years time, they're welcome to it, but for me, for the next 30 years, that's going to be ideal. Very pleased. So that was just a test run, so basically I've got to rub it all down, all the spots, clean them up, and then just touch them in. But yeah, very pleased.